Hi guys, here's a few tips for playing Bloodborne. I've only been playing it for a few hours and I said top 10 tips, but hey, there's probably a few more than that. I hope it's useful to you guys. Please watch right to the end. It will be really useful for you, I hope. Okay, so when you first start the game, choose an origin for combat. Now, origin is something that you have to assign to your character, and you've got lots of different combinations of these things, and basically go for the ones that help you with fighting. Vitality, endurance and strength. Absolutely worthwhile, so go with the options that have the highest amounts in there. At this part of the game, very early on, you are supposed to die, okay? That's perfectly fine. It takes you back to this location. The next tip here is read all the notes that you come across. Any note along the ground. In this game it shows you how to play the game. There's no control menu which tells you what the buttons mean, so you need to read these notes and remember how to use each particular skill, item, whatever. Not only that, when you're playing online, people and other players and other users have left notes around telling you things like, hey, watch out for an ambush. Just like here, I didn't watch out, but it's very useful. Right here, there's another note that says, time for firearms. What he's saying is, there's a big dude ahead. Okay, next up is, listen, don't save up your blood echoes. Don't hoard them, don't hold on to them, like saving them up thinking that you know you're going to save up for something huge later on. You're going to die a lot, yeah, and when you die, you lose everything that you have in your that you've gathered so far. So as you see at the top right there, I've come back, I've respawned after I died. I have nothing that I collected. Zero. You have one chance though to get this stuff back. If you can go back to the exact place where you were killed and kill the enemy that killed you himself, you will be able to get back the points that you lost, but you can only do this once. Okay, here the dog did it, and remember they have glowing blue eyes. That's a clear indication as to who it is, but you can only do it once. You die, that's it, it's all gone. Okay, turn on the lamps. They are pretty much your save points, or they're your respawn points, but they're also fast travel points back to the Hunter's Dream location, which is where you can go buy stuff and where you can go store stuff as well. Okay, a little tip when you are trying to take on a large amount of enemies when you're first starting the game, this is quite tricky. So if you can arm the pebble in your quick action slot, I think so. Press R3 to lock onto an enemy and press the square button to throw the pebble at him. Now all that will do is mean you'll be distracted and he'll turn around and he'll see you, the other guys carry on walking, and you've got him. He is isolated from his group, and it gives you a good chance to take these guys down one by one. Well, you'll have to buy pebbles, okay, at the beginning of the game. They're not exactly easy, to come across. Okay, very important, really important. When an enemy attacks you and hurts you, you have a small amount of time, a tiny window of time, to fight back and regain some of your health. The game rewards you for instant aggression. Look at the top left there. As I'm fighting back after he's hurt me, I'm able to regain back some of the health that I lost. In some cases you'll get it all back, but you must make sure that you're aggressive when you're fighting. The game is kind of promoting that, so remember that and keep going. Okay, next up is explore the map. Okay, there are there are many ways to get to one spot, and there are also quicker ways to get to the same spot. These are called shortcuts. Okay, I'm sure you guys knew that. This particular one is right next to a house where there are women laughing inside. You just have to bash down some of the boxes and the coffins there, and you'll be able to drop down to this location. Now it will actually take you back all the way to that place which I just showed you, that lamp that I just lit up. You couldn't go through this gate from the other side, but you can now. And remember, shortcuts that you open will retain through death. Okay, next up, make sure you heal yourself regularly. You're going to lose a lot of health in a fight, but you're also going to need to have full health before you take on the next fight. So use your blood vials, use them when you've got them. Okay, you will find plenty of them on dead bodies. As you can see here, you're not gonna be short of these things. Okay, and some of these bigger enemies, they've got 2, 3, 4 each. Okay, next upgrade your attire. This is the stuff you wear. As soon as you can, you need to upgrade this, because you basically start off with, well, cloth, and you'll then be able to upgrade to something maybe made out of leather, and then hopefully it'll expand upon that. I'm still early in the game, so I'm not too sure how far you can go with this, but I do know that I've been better defended when I've upgraded it. So make sure you go back to this location and do so. But do not forget, once you've bought it, you actually have to equip it to your character. You can't just buy it and expect it to be applied straight away. You have to go down into your inventory, into your equipment, and actually assign it to your character. Okay, another thing, it's not necessarily a tip, it's just an absolute fact. You can't pause the game. Okay, here I tried to, maybe I press the option button on the PS4, which usually is pause, to have a look at my inventory, but no, the guy is still battering me. And right now I'm actually going to hit the PS button, which I thought might be the trick and the way of getting the game to sort of freeze. But no, while I was looking at the menus, that was it. So you can't pause, there's also no map. You've got to use your memory, your guile, and you have to have your wits about you with this game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was useful to you guys who have just started, just like me. I've just a few things I picked up, and I hope you found it helpful. Please let me know down below. If you've got any questions, I might be able to answer that. It'd be cool, and I will. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That would be fantastic, and I'll be back soon, guys. Thank you so much, and good night.